Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Awesome Cook. I'm Jake Sikora, and on this week's episode, I am going to do a dessert. It's going to be something that's perfect for the upcoming holiday season, and of course, celebrating the fall season. This is going to be a slow cooker crustless apple pie, and it's only going to be 2 smart points, and it's going to serve 8 people. So let's get started. So here are the ingredients for our slow cooker crustless apple pie. Of course, we're going to need some apples. I have 6 apples here, and these are Honeycrisp apples, which are great for baking. This is not a requirement. You can use your favorite apple. If you want a little more tart taste, I would suggest using a Granny Smith apple. I am going to use some honey, although you can use brown sugar if you wish. Cinnamon, nutmeg, and some cornstarch. So let's get started with the apple portion. Okay, so I am back and I already got one of the apples prepared, but first I want to show you how I'm going to prepare the apple. So you're going to take one of the apples. You can use your decor. If you don't have a decor, you can absolutely cut the core out, but it's just going to make things easier and quicker. And if you never use a decor, you just put it in the center of the core of the apple and you just push it through. Make sure it comes out the other end and you pull it out. And you can see the core of the apple is right here. And what I do is just peel it with a regular vegetable peeler. You can use a knife, but I'm going to show you the thickness of the apple. It's about a 1/4 inch thick, so it gives you an idea of what thickness. You don't want to have the apple slices too thick because it's going to take a lot longer to make them soft, and you want to make them soft. So I'm going to finish decoring, peeling, and cutting these apples, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so I'm back. I have the apples cut up in here. I also put a 1/4 cup of honey, a 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch, which if you never use cornstarch is a thickening agent to create that sauce. And then to make it taste like apple pie, we're going to use 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Love that smell of cinnamon. It's such a holiday smell. And then the last thing we're going to use is nutmeg. And we are only using a 1/4 teaspoon. Another holiday flavor. And then we're going to use the spatula and just toss everything together. Make sure everything's coated well. Really dig at the bottom. And you may think, well, this doesn't look like it's going to create a sauce. In a slow cooker, the water's going to come out as the apples start to cook, and that's going to help too create that sauce. And the steam comes up and goes back into the mixture. So I'm going to grab the lid. And I did put a liner in here. You can or cannot. That's not a requirement. And I'm going to put it on for high. And you can put it on for high for about 2 to 3 hours. Or you can also put it on low for about 4 to 6 hours. And I'll come back once this is finished. So it's been a little over 3 hours. I'm going to open this up. I can show you how it's created its own sauce. You can see that. And I'm going to try it out so I can see. Bring this over. It's really hot. Very delicious. It tastes just like inside a apple pie. And one nice thing about this recipe is that an idea that you can do for the holidays is that you can have a apple pie bar, as I call it. You can have whipped topping and whipped cream. If someone wants a crust, you can have crushed graham crackers on the side. You can have craisins. You can even serve it a la mode with some vanilla ice cream. And again, this is only 2 smart points per serving, and I think it's going to be a great holiday addition for your family gathering. So please leave comments if you wish. Hit that red subscribe button. And if you're following me on Weight Watchers Connect, you can follow me at JASIK1981. Excuse me, that's JASIKORA 1981. That's J Sakura 1981. Until next Monday, stay awesome.